This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, everyone.
Rabbi, your words are priceless, no matter how few they are.
Thank you. Parshas Hazinu is a Shira. Hazinu Hashamayim v'adabera v'sishma ha'aretz imrefi. The Sifri says this Shira is very great because what's contained in it is for now, is for the past, is for the future, for Olam Hazeh and Olam Haba. The Ramban writes, V'nei hashira hazois asher hibanu le'ed emes v'neman. This Shira is a testimony. Tagid kol hamutzois oisanu bever. It relates everything that will occur to us clearly. V'yadua ki kol zeneskayim v'yichem. We know it was all fulfilled. V'lozer remaz hakosav sha'amar v'yedaber is kol divrei hashira hazois b'oznei hayam. Therefore the pasuk alludes that Moshe spoke the whole Shira in the ears of the people. It says kol to include that this Shira incorporates everything that will ultimately happen. Meaning everything that will eventually happen is predicted in the Shira. V'imhi ketana b'dibor, although the Shira may be short, ki biur lahem in yonim harabim. It does explain many things. Now, the Ramban says something amazing. Ve'ilu hoisa Shira azois michtav echad me'achoizim b'koichavim shehigin mereishis achras kain. If this Shira was a letter from one of the stargazers that he predicted all of this from beforehand, we should believe in it because every single thing predicted in the Shiras Hazinu has come to fruition. Now, even though, and especially we who believe and anticipate with all our hearts the words of the Rebbeinu Shalom from his prophet, that there was never anyone like him. So basically, Shiras Hazinu is the most accurate description of our past and our future. Now, Chazal say in Rosh Hashanah that on Musaf of Shabbos, what would the Leviim say in the Beis HaMikdash? So Reb Chanan bar Rava says, in the name of Rav, it's a Gemara Rosh Hashanah Lamed Aleph, the Leviim would sing Haziv Lach. Haziv. Haziv stands for the stops of Hazinu. Namely, the one is, Hey is Hazinu. Hazinu Shema V'adabera V'sishma ha'aretz imrefi. And then the second aliyah is Zechar Yema Yisraelam, that's a Zayin. The Yud is Yarkivehu Abba Masei Aretz, and the Vav is Vayar Hashem Vayinatz. And then Lach is Chamishi Lule Kas Oyev Agur, and Shishi is Kiyadin Hashem Amai Haziv Lach. And Rav Chanan bar Rava says in the name of Rav, the way the Levium divide the Shira, that is the way it should be divided in the Beis HaKnesses, which means that one should not make hoisafos in Shiras Hazinu. You hear this halacha? This is not such a well-known halacha. And a Gabai could mistakenly, there might be a yard site, a graduation, an upsharon, all on the same week. In the Satmar Rebbe has a joke. In Satmar they get married a little bit younger, So they once asked the Satmar Rebbe, who has Kadima, an Afruf or a Bar Mitzvah boy? So the Satmar Rebbe said, whoever's older, right? He has Kadima. So.
What happened to Shvi, Rabbi? You said there was 6 OCs.
Yeah, so good. So the Shira is only the first 6, so the Hakpada of not making Hosafis is only in the Shira.
You make Hosafis if you can at the very end.
Right. And the Torah brings, from Rav Paltoy Goin, the Siman of Haziv Lach is Hazinu until Zachar, from Zachar until Yarkiveo, Yarkiveo until Vayar, Vayar until Lu Chachmu. Instead of Lule Kas Oyev, and from Lu Chachma, instead of Kiyadin, Ki Esel Shamayim. So there's actually a machloikis what it stands for. The first pshat was Rashi and Tosfos. The second pshat is the Tur, the name of Paltoy Gain. So again, if you look in the Chumash, you'll see there might be different versions. In the standard Chumash, when it comes to the aliyos of Hazinu, the way it's broken down is Lu Chachmu and Kiesa, which is like the Torah, not like Rashi and Tosfos. Okay? Now Rabbeinu Bechaye, on Perek Lamed Beis Pasuk Mem Aleph, wants to know what exactly is the significance of this mnemonic, Haziv Lach, splendor is yours. So Rabbeinu Bechaye says that this Shira is a great nechama and a great haftacha regarding the Geula and the destruction of the Ovdei Chacham Azolos and the revenge of Klal Yisrael and Klal Yisrael's kapara. And maybe, Rabbeinu Bechaye says that is why the mnemonic is Haziv Lach, which is mitakonos Ezra, that he saw bracha kodesh, that the takon of Kriyas HaTorah will exist for all time, and he was masakin this siman to explain Haziv Lach, that the grandeur, the luster, the splendor, the light of the Jewish people will return to Klal Yisrael as it was in the beginning. That's the meaning of Haziv Lach, which is the mnemonic to remember the stops in this week's Parsha. Okay, so that is offering number 1 on this week's Parsha.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.